Hello everyone, welcome to AS online class and this is Narendra. And today we will discuss one of the important part of time and distance, that is the problem on trains. So let's begin over here. The very first question on your board is this. What I will do is I will read the question, I will give 30 seconds for you to think about it and then I will show you the answer. So let's begin here, my dear friends. What is this question all about? Allow me to read the question, and here is the question, that a train A, the length is given, the train A length which is 150 meter, crosses a pole in 10 seconds. So I know by using this information I will get the speed of the train, the distance is there and time is there. The next, train B crosses a pole in 15 seconds. What is the length of train B is not given, but the train B crosses a pole in 15 seconds. I only know this part. So train B speed I cannot find it out by this information. Now if they run in opposite direction, so this is what they are talking about. This train A and this is train B. If they are running in opposite direction and cross each other in 12 seconds and the time it takes is 12 seconds to cross each other, then find the two things. One, the B's length. What is the length of B? And the second is the each train's speed in kilometer per hour. It's a beautiful question, my dear friend, and when I give the questions, I be very careful that it should be in the examination level, it should match with the examinations of the present day. So let's think about it, and I am giving 30 seconds for you to answer this question, and I will see if some of you have joined and trying to answer the question. In 30 seconds this question will not be answered. Very good evening, Mr. Prabhu. Very good evening, sir. Oh my God, 150, 54, 36. Which one is that? 150, 54, 36. I think Prabhu answered the question when I was reading the question. Even less than 30 seconds he answered it. Okay, the 30 seconds is over. As Prabhu has said the option choice 1, let me check that option choice 1 is correct or not. Yeah, that's right, my dear friend. Well done, Prabhu. I am really appreciating, just not to say, but such a short time you answer the question. Here what you came to know, the length of the train 150 is there and 150 meter cross the pole in 10 seconds. So what is the speed of A? The speed of A will be 100 divided by 10. That is nothing but 15 meter per second. But all is given in kilometer per hour. So obviously I will go for 18 by 5 and 18 that comes 54. So that is what 54 kilometer per hour is the speed of train A. So you might have checked the option that here 54 is there, here 54 is there. Okay, as two options with the speed of A is 54, I cannot simply go with option 1 or option 4. So I need to further check this one. It is saying that the train B crosses a pole in 15 seconds, and when they run in opposite directions each other, it takes 12 seconds. So what I need to do about the speed of train B. The speed of train B, let's consider that is x. In that case, it crossed the pole in 15 seconds. So what is the length of B? Length of B is it takes 15 seconds to cross, and the x meter is the x meter. Let's consider that the x meter is the speed of the train B. The speed of train B is x. Then what will be the length? So length will be 15 into x, that is 15x, it's given to us. Okay. Now when it is crossing each other from the opposite direction, so 150, that means given to us is 150 plus 15x, this is what the total distance is, and divided by the speed. And what is the speed here? The first train speed is 54 km per hour is there, and the second one I consider that is x. So they are in opposite directions. So 54 plus x. So the total time, the total distance divided by total total speed, the relative speed, I am getting the total time, which is 12 seconds. Am I right over here? So this is 54 km per hour. I need to consider this is in meter per second, right? Because the first one is in the meter per second. 15 is the meter per second, 150 is the meter. So I need to consider this in terms of meter. So here it is 150 meter 10 seconds, so that is 15. So here it comes 15. Beautifully done. So that is 15 plus x, which is equal to 12. So by solving this, you see that this is 180. I am getting 12 into 15, 180, and this is 12x. So the difference is 30 and difference is 3x. So 3x is equal to 30. Therefore, the x is equal to 10. And what is x over here? The speed of B. I need to write it in kilometer per hour. So let's multiply this by 18 by 5, which is nothing but 36. So here I got the speed of B is 36 and speed of A is 54, 36 kilometer per hour. So 54 and 36, 54, 36 and here 54, 36. And here that's 150 and 120. So here also I need to find out the length of the train B. So it crossed the pole in train B crossed the pole in 15 seconds, whereas the speed of B is how much? 10 meter per second. So what is the length of B? Length of B is 15 into 10 seconds, it takes 150. So length of B 150, here 120. So I really appreciate Anusha, very good evening. Prabhu, you have so nicely did it. So nicely you have completed. While I am reading, I understand that while I am reading, you started answering the question because you have the good clarity about this particular question. Well done. I am moving on to the next question, and that is this. So we will read the question first, and then let's see that Mr. Prabhu can answer the question with the same speed. Previous year question, sir. Already I did it. Oh, that's good. That's good. See that when you are practicing a lot, Mr. Prabhu, so any question comes, most of the questions is in your known zone. You already know these questions. Okay, well, it shows that you do lot of practice. Here it's the question. A train passes a pole in 12 seconds and 450 meter platform in 30 seconds. So it crosses a pole in 12 seconds and it crosses a platform in 30 seconds. Okay, find the length of the train and the speed in kilometer per hour, Prabhu. Hope you will be able to answer the question. I am giving 30 seconds for you, for everyone, including Anusha madam. Come on, do it, your speed will increase. See that the Prabhu has already did the previous question. so that when I give this question again, so quickly he answer the question. Like that, if you practice more and more number of questions, within no time you will be able to answer the similar type of question in the exam. That is what we want. He answer the question so fast. Just read the question, start answering it. You don't get the time to think in the prelim exam. Okay, and Prabhu has said, see, 300 kilometer and 90 kilometer per hour. So let me check that Prabhu is correct or not. 390, option choice 3. It looks like option choice 2. Option choice 2. Okay. Allow me to check this one, Prabhu and group. How do I check this part? Look at this one. In this particular, its own length, it takes 12 seconds. And the extra length, 450 meter extra length, it takes 30 seconds. That means how much extra time? For its own length, it takes 12 seconds. 12 seconds. The total to cross the platform, 30 minus 12. And that comes 18. So, to cross the platform, it takes 18 seconds. How much distance? 450 meter. And how much time it takes? 18 seconds. How do I know? That is 30 seconds minus 12 seconds. That comes 18 seconds. So, here I have the distance and I have the time. So, I can find out the speed. So, what will be the speed over here? The speed is 450 divided by the time taken is 18 seconds, and I will be getting this in the meter per second. Whereas I need to find out the speed in kilometer per hour. So, this should be 18 by 5. This should be 18 by 5. I think you are right, my dear friend. The answer should be 90, I think. Let me check this one. As 18 and 18 gets cancelled with 5, 9, 5, 40. So, that is 90 kilometer per hour. You are right over here. This is not 90 kilometer per hour. So, here is 90 kilometer per hour. Yes, yes, yes. Student is better than teacher. Okay. Now, I need to find out the length of the train. So, I know the speed over here. I know the time taken over here. So, what is the speed in terms of meter? In terms of meter, that is 450 divided by 18, and 18 2 is 36 if you take, and 5, so that is 25. That means 25 meter per second is the speed, meter per second. And how much time it takes? 12 seconds. So, your length of the train is length of the train, that is 25 into 12, and that gives us 300 meters. So, rightly said Mr. Prabhu, 300 meters and 90 kilometer per hour. So, this is the right answer. This is not. This is not. Well done. Look at this, how the Prabhu has got the speed, because he has already worked out this type of question many times. So, his concept is very clear. Moving on to the next question. And it's this. It's this. What is this question is all about? So, here the two trains of length 240 meter and 360 meter runs on a parallel track. The faster overtook the other in 60 seconds. Okay. When in opposite direction, when they are in faster overtook. So, overtook when when they are moving on the same direction, then only we call it as overtaking. So, in this case, when they are moving in the same direction, faster train overtake the slower train in 60 seconds. But when they are in opposite direction, they cross each other in 24 seconds. Hope you are understanding. When they are crossing each other in opposite direction, It is 24 seconds. So what is the question? Find their speeds, both the trains' speed. Right, my friends? Let's take your 30 seconds, and I am sure Prabhu will answer this question. Anusha will Chinna Reddy. So nice. Very good evening. Very good evening, all my dear friends. The length is equal to 25 into 12, what Prabhu has written. Do it. Answer this question. So, Mr. Rakesh, is it the option 3 is for this question? Option 3 is for this question. Your time is up. Oh my God, oh my God. Option 1, option 2. Okay, that is 63.27. 63 and 27. That is option 3. 63.27. So, what Pandu, not Prabhu, I am sorry, Mr. Pandu has said that 63 and 27, that is option choice 3. Let me check that, what's the answer? That's right, Mr. Pandu. So, that's what your practice reflects. So, you answer very correctly, and you answer it within the time. So, here I know that the total length will be the length of the two trains, whether they are moving in opposite direction or they are moving in the same direction. So, 240 plus 360, that comes total 600. So, this is what the that 600 is the distance, and when they are moving in the overtaking means moving in the same direction. So, let us take that the one train speed is A, the faster train speed is A, and the slower train speed is B. So, when they are moving in the same direction, relative speed will be A minus B, so which is equal to 600 divided by 60, and which comes 10. And if I convert this into 18 by 5, so will that be 10? 10. And here I get 18 by 5. So I am getting here that is 36 kilometer per hour, and that is what A minus B. And what is A plus B when they are moving in the opposite direction? So the distance by time. So time to overtake is 24 seconds when they are moving in opposite direction. So let's divide it by 24, and in order to convert this into meter per kilometer per second, I will divide it by 18, multiplied by 18 by 5. So I notice that this number is getting cancelled with 6 3 times and 6 4 and 4 5 20, this is 30, and that comes 90. So here I am getting 90 kilometer per hour. So I have the A plus B is 36, A minus B is 36, and A plus B is 90. So when I add up these two, B will get cancelled. I will get 2A, and 2A is equal to nothing but 126. Then what is A? The A will be half of this, that is 63. So A is equal to 63. I already know A plus B is 90, where A is 63. Then B will be, will it be 27? Yes, 27. Well done. So the speed of the two trains, faster and slower, 63 and 27, 63 and 27, where Pandu has nicely answered the question. So is Mr. Rakesh, Chinna Rakesh. Well done, sir. Your accuracy and speed I really appreciate. That should be there in all the subject, all the chapter. Let's move on to the next one. And it's here. Allow me to read the question. And this is what the question is. A train runs with a speed of 90 kilometer per hour. Speed is given to us, but halts 3 minutes for every minutes at each of 5 stations on a 180 kilometer trip. Okay. Now find the overall average speed. I know the general speed is 90 km per hour and the distance it covers is 180. But only one part is added that for every 5 stations are there, so 3 minutes each at a 5 station. So that time has to be added. The question is said, what is that average speed? Okay. Take your 30-second, my dear friend, and I am sure you will be able to answer the question. Let me check how many of you. Just keep watching, you will get the different type of questions, your practice will increase, your understanding, and some of the question you will find the easier way of answering the question, right? So at the end I have to be faster in the exam and accurate in the exam. For that, practice as many questions as possible. Divide your practice in 3 parts: self practice, with friends sometime practice, and join with us for some time. 80 km per hour, option C, Mr. Pandu has said 80 km per hour. Let me check that. Is that 80 km per hour, that option C? Yeah, that's right. So he knows that the average speed is nothing but distance by new time. Distance by new time, that is what the average speed is. And what is the new time? That is, he should take 180 km with a speed of 90 km per hour. That means 180 by 90, he should take 2 hours. That is what the time. But there are 5 stations are there. That means how many stoppage will be there? 5 minus 1, 4. Look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now he reaches the final one. So there will be a stoppage 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That you are mistaking it. So because it says that each of the 5 station, so there will be 4 stoppage. So because this is also a station, no? Where it stops. So the number of stoppage will not be 5. That will be okay. Yeah, that's right. 3 minutes each of 5 stations. Okay. So in 5 stations, 3 minutes halt is there. So not 4 stoppage, all the 5 stoppage is there. So 5 into 3, how much? That is 15 minutes stoppage. That means how many hours stoppage? 15 by 60, that is 1 by 4 hours. Extra stoppage. That means what will be my new time? 2 hours plus another 1 by 4 hours. Thus I will take in the rough 2 plus 1 by 4, which is nothing but 9 by 4 hours is my new time. So what is my average speed? The average speed, which is equal to, the distance will remain same 180, and the time taken is not 2 hours, that is 9 by 4 hours. When you cancel this, you are getting 80. So 80 km per hour is the average speed if I consider the stoppage. Well done. Well done. Anyone else answer the question? Anyone else? Average speed. That's right, Mando. That's right. So hope the rest of the people you are understanding it, my dear friend. Okay. So you don't need to write when you are answering the question. You don't need to write these all things. Don't make that kind of mistake. I just for the discussion point of view, I mentioned it. It is already mentioned that there are 5 stations where it is stays 3 minutes each. So 5, 3, 15 minutes. That is 15 by 60, 1 by 4. I am directly getting this. I am directly getting this part. So reduce the writing part. Even you don't write this also. 15 by 60 is the manual understanding, 1 by 4. So the total time is this 2 hours plus 1 by 4, that is 9 by 4. 180 divided by 9 by 4 is your new average. Well done. Moving on to the next, and it's this. Allow me to read the question. Just keep watching, you will learn a lot. The station A and B are 868 kilometer apart. Now the train P starts from A running at a speed of 90 kilometer per hour and halts 15 minutes for every 2 hours. In every 2 hours, it halts for 15 minutes. You are understanding this one. Okay. The train Q from B, the train Q starts from B. So that is A and B. The P has started from A, whereas the Q is started from B with a speed of 72 km per hour. No halt. Understand? Okay. Now both started simultaneously. Okay. When and where do they meet? When and where do they meet? Think of it. No need of getting hurry. "15-minute halt", that is 15 by 60, 1 by 4, 1/4. So the total, it is running for 2 hours. It is running for 2 hours, but the time taken is 1 by 4, which is nothing but 9 by 4 hours. But the journey cover in 9 by 4 hours is only 2 hours journey. Yes. Now I have given 30 seconds to you, and I expect you will be able to answer the question. Average, yeah, that's right. Friends, even if you don't know, please keep watch the different type of questions you get over here, and you find the least possible way to answer the question. So that's how the exams are going on, and the Prabhu has already said option A. Option A. Anyone else answer the question? I will just wait for a few minutes and then I will answer the question. P covers in how many hours? 2 hours. 2 hours, 15 minutes. What is the distance it covers? It covers only 2 hours distance, because after 2 hours it takes 15 minutes stop. So that means 90 into 2, that comes 180 kilometer it covers. But when it comes to Q, so in 2 hours 15 minutes there is no stoppage. So I need to take the speed of that is 72, and that's 72 into the time, and that time is nothing but 9 by 4 hours, because there is no stoppage for 15 minutes for Q. So here I get 18, and 18 into 9, that comes 162. So here in 2 hours 15 minutes it comes covers 162. Right, my dear friends? So in every 2 hours 15 minutes, what is the cumulative distance over here? That is 2 and 4 and 3, 364 kilometer in every 2 hours 15 minutes. So what is the distance given over here? 684, which is just 2 times of the distance which is covered in 2 hours 15 minutes. So that is when I divide by 342 over here, I am getting 2 such set, where each set consists of 9 by 4 hours. So what is the total time? The total time will be 10 into 9 by 4, which is nothing but 4.5. It takes 4.5 hours. In other words, 4 hours 30 minutes. right my dear friend. So the time of meeting is 4 hours 30 minutes. Okay, I noticed that here 4 hours 30 minutes is there, and one another part is there. Let me check what Prabhu has said is correct or not. Let me check that. I can't see the. Let me reopen it. I just wanted to check how many of you are able to answer this question. Ad is going on, just 1 minute. Okay, okay. Anyone answer the question? Option A, Prabhu has said option A. Let me check this one. Option A, is that the only one? 4 hours, 4 hours 30 minutes, 4 hours 30 minutes, 3 hours 30, 4 hours 45, 4 hours 40. So I don't need to check the another part, that from A, how much after how much distance will they meet. I don't need to find it out because this option which is given to us here with 4 hours 30 minutes, I only have one option. Even if I go for that, so let's take that P in 4 hours 30 minutes. 30 minutes is the rest. He is running only for 4 hours, because in every 2 hours 15 minutes he only runs for 4 hours. So that is 4 hours 30 minutes. He only runs for 4 hours. So from A, how much distance it will cover? So that is 4 into the speed of it, that is 90, 360. That is there. I really appreciate Pandu. You have well answered. Okay. Fine. Shall I move on to the next question? Your next question on the board is this. Yes. Allow me to read the question here. Now, in 400 meters, the train crosses a platform in 40 seconds. A 400 meter train. So, the train distance is given to us 400 meter. It crosses a platform in 40 seconds. That is what I know it. The next part, and the bridge of 300 meter. So, this is the train, and a bridge of 300 meter, it takes 50 seconds. From the first information, I know that train distance is 400, and it takes 50 seconds to cross the bridge. Now find the speed in kilometer per hour and the length of the platform. So this length of the platform. Yes, sir. Simple question. If you know the concept, I am sure you will be able to answer the question. Let's take your 30 seconds. And then we will see how to answer this particular question. Pandu, thank you very much, dear sir. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me. And Pandu has said option D. He did lot of practice, then only it is possible to understand the question and put the proper equation. Okay, the time is over at your end. I will just still wait. Some of you may answer the question. What I know is, if the platform distance is P, that means 400, which is already given to us, plus P, and it takes how much time? It takes 40 seconds. And it is also mentioned that this is 400 plus 300, that is 700 meters. It takes how much time? So it takes 50 seconds. 50 seconds. So what I need to understand over here, what is the speed of the train? I can find it out, and that is nothing but 700 divided by 50. Is it? Divided by 50, which I will be getting. This is the distance he covers in 50 seconds. So, let's I need to find out in kilometer per hour. So, obviously, I will multiply by 18 by 5, and here when I cancel this, so here it is 14, 14 into 18 divided by 5. So, 8, 4, 32 carry 3, and 14 plus 3 is 17 plus 8, 17 plus 8 is 25. So, here when I divide this by 5, so 5 is 25, so 0 and 4. So, this is speed kilometer per hour, 50.4 kilometer per hour. So, 50.4 kilometer, 50.4 kilometer. Now, I can't select the answer only by speed. So, I need to find out the length of the platform. So, I know that in 40 seconds it will cover how much? So, I know the speed over here. So, 50.4 into okay, I need to take not in kilometer per hour, here 700 meters divided by 50 seconds. So, I am getting 14 seconds over here. Am I right? So, 14 seconds and 40. Okay. What I need to know is 560. Where I am missing over here, I need to find out what is the distance here. So, 40 seconds. So, 50 speed is 50.4 into 40, I get 4, 4, 16 carry 1, and that is 16, and 4, 5, 20. Am I getting that part? That is 4, 4, 16 and 4, 5, 20. I am making a little mistake over here, and what is that? 400. The total distance it cover is 40 seconds, and the speed is 14. Okay, I made a mistake over here. I am taking the speed in 50.4. No, I need to take the speed over here is 14 meter per second, and it's crossed the entire train and platform in 40 seconds. So, the speed is 14 meter per second. So, what is the total distance? The total distance is, the total d is equal to, that is the time 40 seconds, and the speed is 14 meter per second. 14 4 560 is the total distance of the train and platform, of which the train is 400 meter. So, what is the length of platform? Length of platform is 560 minus 400, the length of the train, which is 160. Beautifully answer the question, my dear friend. Beautifully answer the question. Okay. Hope everyone understanding it. Let me just open this. Okay, well done, well done. Let me check that option D is the right answer. Yes, Pandu, rightly answer the question. The next question on your board is this. Let's come to check what is there in this question, and then I give 30 seconds for you. So, here it says a train increase its speed by 20% and takes 6 minutes less to cover a distance of 72 kilometer. Very simple question. Find its original speed. No, you don't need person like Pandu don't need 30 seconds to answer the question. Okay. So everyone, there is a mixed type of questions. So some questions are the moderate level, some questions are the basic level. I will say this question is very, very basic, basic level question. Yes, my dear friend. Now you will find that, see that Pandu has answered it 120 km per hour. Still time is there on your board, that is 7 seconds, 6 seconds, okay, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Now it's become 0. The rest of my friend, let me check that the Pandu is right or not. 120 option 1, that's right. See, the best way to answer the question. What I know is the ratio of the speed ratio I know. What is that? Earlier if it is 100, earlier it is 100, now it is 120, it is increased by 20%. That means 5:6 is the ratio of speed. So let's take that the ratio of the speed 5:6, then the ratio of the time 6:5. Why I have taken the ratio of the time? Because I know in the second case he takes a 6 minute less. So here originally he takes a 6 parts. Now he is taking only 5 parts of the time because of the speed is increased. That means how many parts reduce? 1 part reduce, which represents 6 minutes. 6 minutes less. Then this 6 parts will the original time, which is 36 minutes. 36 minutes. That's all. So now you are taking the 36 minutes to cover the distance of 72 km per hour. So what is the original speed? The original speed, to find out the original time is there 36 and the distance is there. So that is nothing but 72 divided by 36. As time is given, I need to find out the speed, and that too in kilometer per hour. So convert this 36 minute in terms of hour. So 36 divided by 60. So in other word, into 60. So here 2 times 60 into 120. Well done. Well done, sir. So let me move on to the next question, and which is here. Which is here. So let's allow me to read the question first. The train B, length 150 meter, passes a pole in 20 seconds. So we can find the speed of the train. So I know that 18 meter per second, or 18 into 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. Okay. Train A, that is train B. Train A, its length is given 200 meter. Overtake. When we use the word overtake, when both of them are moving in the same direction, then we use the word overtake. Okay. Overtake B in 35 seconds in the same direction. Okay. Train C of length 100 meter runs opposite direction to B, and they cross each other in 12.5 seconds. So find the speed of A, B and C. So just clear the concept, practice it. It is very known question. I am giving 30 seconds to you. Some of you will be able to answer the question. First, I can start that the speed of B, is 150, cross the pole in 12 seconds. So that means 150 by 12, and that is in kilometer per hour into 18 by 5. So this gets cancelled how many times? That is 150, 12 and 18, and this comes 45. Will it be 45? 45 kilometer per hour. I got the speed of B. Similarly, I can get the A overtake B, same direction. So that means the speed of A overtake. So the speed of A is more. So speed of A minus B, same direction. So this way you can answer the question. Just try this one. Oh my God, Pandu, you have great clarity about this particular subject. 81, 45 and 27. Okay, I will just wait before I show the answer to other. Then what is the speed of A minus B? So A length is there, that is 200 meter, and B length is there. Where is the B length? B length 150, that comes total 350. And how much time it takes to overtake? And in 35 seconds. Okay, 35 and into 18 by 5, you are understanding this as 36 kilometer per hour. 36 kilometer per hour, that is speed of A minus B. The same way, the speed of another one is there, C. The train C runs opposite direction of B, and they cross in 12.5, opposite direction. That means here I get B plus C. So B plus C, so which is equal to, so here the length is 100 and C length is 100 and the B length is 150, that comes 250. 250 divided by 12.5, which is nothing but 25 into 2, and that comes 20, I need to go for into 18 by 5. Right, so this is 10 and 4 and 18, 4 is 72. So 72 kilometer per hour, this all is not needed. 72 kilometer per hour, all this is over now. Now I already know the B is 45. So here A, B, C, these speeds are A, B, C. So I notice that here 45 is there, here 45 is there. Now I need to find out the speed of A. So A minus B is 36 and the B is equal to 45. Then what is A? The A will be this 45 plus 36, 45 plus 36, 81. So A 81 is there. Now I notice that out of these two, A 81 is there, here A 82 is there. So obviously what you have said, Mr. Pandu, option B, that's right. That's right. Well done. That's how in the exams we do it. We don't write kilometer per hour and all and all. I am moving on to the next question, and which is this. Okay. What's the time? Okay, allow me to read the question. You will learn a lot. Train A, length 300 meter, start from a station at 8 a.m. with a speed of 90 kilometer per hour. Train B of length 200 meter, start 5 meter later on parallel track at 120 kilometer per hour in the same direction as that of A. Same direction, but after 5 minutes. I don't know the speed of train B, but I know the speed of train A, which is 90 kilometer per hour. Now here it says, at what time will B completely overtake A? Think of it, my dear friend. So for your convenience, I am giving 30 seconds to you. Time is visible? Okay. So hope I am not in between the text and camera. Pandu, Babu, you have very good practice, sir. Keep practicing it, job will come. I was State Bank clerk. Later on, I was Bank of Baroda provisionary officer. That is how I used to keep practicing it on those days. The SBI clerk in 87, 89, Bank of Baroda PO in 1992. Okay, 821. I think the Pandu has rightly struck the answer. Option choice 2. Option choice 2. Allow me to write down something. Hope some of the people can understand it. In start the second one, B starts after 5 minutes. So by that time A will cover what distance? So the distance is, speed is 90 km per hour, and in 5 minutes, that is 5 by 20, which is 5 by 60, 5 by 60, which is nothing but 1 by 12, and 12 7 is 84, and 84 6, that's 5. So 7.5 kilometer, the distance is increased. If both of them had started at the same time, then the total distance would have been 300 meter plus 200 meter, 500 meter. But A has started already travelled 7.5 kilometer. Now the new distance is, I am just writing ND, which is nothing but, this is just for your showing 300, this distance is 200, that is 0.5 kilometer plus 7.5 kilometer. So the total you are getting is 8 kilometer. Now your distance is 8 kilometer. Okay. In this 8 kilometer, in parallel track of at the speed of 120 kilometer per hour. So when they are moving in the same direction, this is 120 kilometer per hour, this is 90 kilometer per hour. So here the relative speed will be 120 minus 90 because they are moving in same direction. So 120 minus 90, that is 30 kilometer per hour. How much time will it take? 8 divided by 30 kilometer per hour. Am I right? 30 kilometer per hour, and this is 8. So the value which I will get will be less than 1 hour. So I will get in terms of minute. So I will multiply this hour with 60, so that I will get the answer in minutes. So this is 2 times 2, 8, which is 16. So in 16 minutes, they will overtake. One will overtake the other. So 16 minutes. So what is the total time? So it is started at 8 a.m. You don't need to write down these all. 8 a.m. and after that the second train, which is overtaken the previous train, it started after 5 minutes, and the time taken to overtake is taken another 15 minutes. So the here total I understand 21 minutes. So 5 hours 21 minutes, that means 8:21. 8:21 a.m. One will overtake the other. Well done, Mr. Pandu. Well done, and I hope everyone is understanding it. Okay. So I am moving on to the next question over here, and oh, that's right. What Prabhu Pandu has said is right. Moving on to the next question, and this will be the last question for this class, because I have another classes after 6 o'clock. So let's move on, and let me see how many of you can answer the question. Here, a very simple question. A train crosses a pole in 8 seconds and a 130 meter platform in 24 seconds. Find its length and the speed in kilometer per hour. You know, sometimes in prelim we get the questions as easy as like this. So let's take your 30 seconds, and I know that some of you don't need 30 seconds. This is the last question. With this I will end the session. Now one more. Okay, this is the last question. Answer it, answer it. Yes, my friends, whoever is there on the platform, try this, your speed will increase. 160, 72. Pandu has said 160 and 72. Option choice A, it says. Option choice A. Pandu, can you, shall I check the answer? 160. No. This is not. So, allow me to answer the question over here. So, what I know, what is the speed of the train? The speed of the train is, it cross the 300 and cross a pole in 8 seconds and 320 meter platform in 24 seconds. Am I right? So, if I take out the train timing, if I take out here the train timing, 8 seconds, if I take it out, so how much time it takes is the time to cross the platform. Okay, so 24 minus 8, I can see that 16 seconds. So to cross 320 meter, it takes 16 seconds. So I get the speed 320 divided by 16, that is 20 meter per second, but it is asking in terms of kilometer per hour. So 20 into 18 by 5, 4, 18, 4, that is 72. So 72 kilometer per hour is there. So I can see that here we have 72 kilometer, here we have 72 kilometer. The distance is different. So it crosses a pole in 8 seconds. So 72 into no, it's a 1 minute. The speed is 20 meter per second. Is it not? 320 divided by 16, 20 meter per second, and it crossed a pole in 8 seconds. So the length of the train is 8 into the speed, that is 320 divided by 16, which comes 20. So 8 into 20, that comes 160 meter. So beautifully you answer the question with the least writing, that is 160 and 60 meter and 72 kilometer per hour. I by mistake put the option on 2, which is wrong. So here your answer is 1. Right, my dear friends? So you beautifully answer the question, some of the question. So like that, whenever you practice some of the questions which was new for you, some of the question with the short method. So please keep join. Tomorrow there will be a class, so from 5 to 6. So please join with us, and I wish you all the best to all of you. Thank you.